What's up, everybody? Welcome back to La Vida de David y Fernanda. Hey, little mix right there. I thought it was appropriate for the title of this video. Yeah, like we mentioned before, we moved in. We asked you guys some questions, and we're gonna give you guys some
answers.
Stay tuned. We got some sushi on deck. I don't think we've ever done sushi on this channel before. So I'll show you guys a little clip of that now. All right, guys. So this is the Lion King roll. It just looks super fire. The mixed veggies.
Pork veggies.
Some edamame, chicken teriyaki, ensalada, some miso soup back there. Can't really see it. One of these is.
So we have the dragon roll.
Dragon roll.
Hot night.
Hot night.
I think it's hot night. This one.
Yeah, I think this is dragon roll.
And then carnaval, happy roll, and Lion King.
Yeah.
This is Lion King, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. And we got the sriracha right here, like I already showed you guys, but so fire. Alright guys, so we're super hungry.
We're gonna dig in.
Yeah, Faye got off of work. Went to go pick up the food. Had to go do a Target transaction. Super random, but they charged her like what?
Yeah, so I was buying notebooks for my classroom and they charged me 60 pieces of like scotch tape or 60 rolls of scotch tape instead of 60 notebooks. So I had to like do all that. It was like
Yeah, it sucked, right? But they fixed it, no?
They did. They were gonna do one by one.
Huh?
Fine. Okay, started without me. He's like, let me make her talk like it's
I know, let me distract her and I'll put it all up. It's freaking fire. So we haven't had sushi out here yet?
We've been doing a lot of our own cooking.
If we eat out, it's for a video.
Yeah. We go all out, huh?
I mean, yeah, because like we've been cooking from home, like every day.
Yeah.
When we can.
Yeah.
Right?
I think the only time we've really gone out to eat is like boiling crab, Popeyes,
Jollibee,
and like pizza one night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm so happy I got this.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the vegetable tempura. Should we answer a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my sister asked this question. She asked my sister. She asked if we miss our hometown. Obviously now I'm in San Jose. And it's nothing bad with San Jose. But for me, it's like today I went to get a haircut and back in Santa Cruz this morning. Shout out to Rome, shout out to the Guido shop. And when I was driving in, I told this to Rome. I was like, I felt like I was at home. I felt that breeze. I felt like a relief. I felt like it was a slower pace. We just mentioned right now we picked up this food from. It's a little bit far from San Jose. Not far from San Jose, but like
it's like heading out of San Jose.
Heading out of San Jose, and we noticed like the pace is a little slower.
Yeah, everybody was a little more chill.
More chill, you know? Like I walked in the restaurant, I was like, oh, here for pickup, expecting him to be like, oh yeah, go down there. Like, you know, like moving. He was like, oh, it's down there. And they give me those vibes of Santa Cruz, like it's like chill, very chill vibes. Where we live now, you know, it's like
the city.
The city. We're in the city now.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, to answer your question, I do miss my hometown, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Right?
For me, I was homesick. Like I got homesick for the first couple of nights, and I went away for college. I feel like I kind of knew what that felt like being on your own more, like having an empty house, having a quiet apartment. I knew what that was like. So that didn't affect me, but being in the city did, because even when I went away to college, like it wasn't a small town. Like it was in my comfort zone, like the small town vibe.
Yeah.
And that's not what it's like here.
Oh,
so I was kind of afraid to like drive out like to the freeway by myself and stuff. But I mean, with work, I think I got used to it. But yes, I miss my hometown and my family.
My family all day.
But we live super close, so we can see them like every weekend. We've seen them like every weekend.
We've been going every weekend.
Yeah.
And like, not because we're like, oh, let's see our parents. We love our parents, but it's a busy month for us for August. Lots of birthdays, and there's been parties, you know, and we've been going back.
Yeah.
And a lot, our families have been coming to us, which is like, that's the beauty of living out here in San Jose. And that's why we picked this spot in this school out here, was because like if our families wanted to come see us, like they could, you know.
Yeah, and like a day's worth, and they spend the day out here and they go back home.
I got so next question. Shout out to my tia Albi. You know who you are. Congrats. They just had a baby. Did I tell you? On their baby boy. So congratulations to the both of you. Baby looks so beautiful. And yeah, she asked Santa Cruz, question mark, question mark. No, we're actually out here in San Jose. So it's pretty crazy, you know. Yeah. Speaking about, well, the reason why I moved out was for school in the first place. I'm gonna try this eel. I think it was eel. I don't know.
I wanna try. I wanna go for this one. The crossing.
Okay. That's good. Ooh.
There's this like pink one. I think it's like a soy wrap.
Has miso
Wasabi?
Wasabi inside.
What?
Yeah, unless it got mixed with that.
Probably did.
But yeah, I mean, we moved to San Jose for school. We actually start on the 23rd. Well, I started on the 23rd. Fed starts on the 24th. And then obviously we got new jobs. So we're out here hustling, you know, doing our thing.
Yeah.
You tried it?
It's really good. Try it.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, originally we had moved here for school, and it just happens that we both found jobs around that time, and it worked out. Like now we're working, we're gonna study soon, and our life's out here for now, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, the food's really good.
It is really good, and we're really hungry. So.
Yeah. I think another question was. Sorry, I'm not trying to open this. How you guys been? You guys been good? Please leave a like, share. Please like, share, subscribe us. You know, every comment counts. Every like helps. Every share. You know, we don't really emphasize the whole sharing thing, but yo, if you guys want to show some love and just share the video, that'd be super cool. You know, everyone's welcome here in this channel. I feel like it's gonna turn to like a surviving masters channel soon, and work and balancing life. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. And if you can, come along, join us. Mukbangs, challenges, you know, fun videos with the family.
Everything you name it.
Everything you name it. And it's just, you know. I think the next thing we need to do is like have friends come on the channel.
Yeah, it was hard like during COVID, right?
Yeah, we couldn't do that.
Couldn't do that. But that's like, we've been talking about it.
Yeah, so maybe we got some ideas soon-ish.
They gave us this. What is this? This was in this one? Maybe it goes over?
I want to put it over or just dip it?
It smells like spicy mayo.
Let me just go over though, huh?
Yeah,
like,
but...
They don't want to pour it on there? And so my next question is, my pops asked, is it better than you thought? Question mark, question mark. Or what would you have done differently? Question mark, question mark. I don't think there's been enough time for me to be like, oh, I would have done this differently. I think, you know, it's exactly, I expected it to be more crazier than it was.
Yeah. Like what part? The moving part or like the moving in?
Oh my gosh.
And the chile?
No salmon.
Oh no. Let me try this one.
Or living together. Living together hasn't been like, there's nothing that like, we've been so like 50-50 with everything. And I think that's such like key, that's key with them.
Yeah.
Not one person's doing too much of anything.
And we have like similar cleanliness, so it's not like that's never been like a thing where it's like, oh, you don't clean or you don't do this. Yeah, so I think that's also avoided a lot of like issues. But like everything that I expected it was to live with him, that's how it's been.
I'm a pretty clean person in general. Like my mom had always like raised me like that, and you know, like if I live somewhere, I'm living in that area. I love to see it clean before I even chill. Before I like game it or hang out, I like to like have my like chill area clean. You know, and that's, I think it's just better vibes like that. You never know who's gonna come visit you. La visita.
La visita.
I'm gonna try this, but yeah, I mean it's been great. I've been blessed. You know, right now we're like dealing with this thing where like I'm gonna start my new job soon, and Fed's already working, like already busy. We're already not seeing each other a lot, and like I think it's healthy, and I think we saw that coming, and that's like how it's gonna be out here.
Like we don't see each other really until like 5, 6.
5, 6.
Yeah, and I think that's the part that we weren't used to, right? Because we would see each other more often, or we'd talk to each other more, but it's like we're all busy, you know? So.
Yeah, and like you do check-ins.
Yeah.
She'll call me during lunch.
Yeah. I will. Asparagus?
Asparagus? What? Okay. So this one's good. Have you tried it?
That one's good.
Where's that sauce? I'm gonna dip it in that sauce.
This one?
Maybe. Sure, that's. Oh.
Let me see if I have any questions. Okay. Helen asked, how did y'all agree on how to decorate your space together? That's a good question.
It's a very good question.
We talked about it before moving in.
Yeah.
Like, cause we were like kind of buying stuff like little by little. So I was like, okay, send me like your inspo pics. Like, what do you want your space to look like? And I had imagined him like.
Yeah, what did you imagine?
I imagined him like very like dark aesthetic, very like.
Well, cause prior to that, I like had loved being in the dark, like.
I was like his like shell. Your shells were black. Like everything was like gray. So I was imagining very like oaky dark vibes. Right, like that's what I imagined, and I was fine with that.
And what was it?
But then you sent me pictures, and it was like bright whites and like natural wood color, and like creams, and I was like, oh my god, that's what I like. So it like worked.
Yeah, I mean, I've always like, I've never been able to like decorate my own home space, and one thing I appreciate from like those colors that I just mentioned, and that kind of aesthetic is that it's just like it's a fresh, clean like color. And when she asked me that question, I sent her all these like pictures. She's like, oh my god, it's the same thing. That's how I want it. And like, I've seen
my room
before. I was like, oh man, I would love like a home to like look like that. And like, yeah, their place looks very. In my opinion, looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You know.
So, our vibes matched.
Our vibes match. It's like it is home.
Yeah, but there's not that. Even though like they match, we still have like different opinions on like.
What is that, babe?
This one? What, on the top?
Like fish or salsa?
I think it's
Fish, huh?
fish. Like whenever we go to IKEA, right? We're like,
yeah.
well, I like this one. Well, I like this one. Well, why do you like that one? Because of this. So we still have like little like.
Yeah, we still have like
but
a little.
we keep that in mind, right? Like when we're like, okay, well, I picked this last time, so okay, you pick it. And then we'll both try to be like, no, babe, it's okay.
Our nightstands.
Tell him. I like didn't know, but he told me after. You told me after. Remember, you were like, oh, I'm so glad you told me that I could pick it. I was like, yeah, well, it's our home. It's not just my home.
50-50.
Yes.
But those kinds of things like you have to establish before you move in. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because if you have like a vision and you don't communicate that with your partner, I feel like you're in a clash. You know, so you gotta kind of like be like upfront about it before you like even like plan about moving in. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you're gonna have your differences, but for the most part, like it's been this like for aesthetic, like the home vibes. I love like her style, and
I don't like the style.
So. All right, guys. So the next question is from my boy Juan Gallegos. He has a channel. Go check him out if you haven't.
Okay, it says the chore situation. LOL. Who does what?
So, right now, I've had the past 2 weeks. Oh, I've been home a lot this past month, and I feel like you know, el que está en la casa, pues, you know, like I kind of answer my own. I kind of answer this already. I've been home a lot and Fed's been at work. And if I'm here like in the home, I'm gonna make the bed. If I cook food, I wanna wash my dishes. Like if like casa seems like I can do like a vacuum, I'm gonna vacuum it. If I got clothes from working out, I work out every day.
Yeah.
I go to the gym, the next day I go run. Gym, run. And I'd rather have that area, like or our clothes is building up, might as well wash it.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's never been like, Vicky, please do this, or hey, can you do this? It's like, oh hey, like I'll do it, or hey, I got you, like hey, I got it this time, don't worry about it. I feel like.
Yeah. And prior to this month, like when we first moved in, I was home a lot.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was like cooking, cleaning, all that stuff, like putting stuff away, putting things.
Yeah.
So that was more like I took on that role. But like if we haven't really stayed home like on a weekend yet, like where we're both home. But yeah, we've been taking turns in the sense of like time, like who has time in the day. But I like to think we're 50-50, and we never take it like weird when someone asks us to do something.
No.
Yeah, I feel like we will do it. We'll do it regardless.
No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta kind of have to know your person. I mean, it's hard, right? Because you're not living with them before you move in. But when you're going over to their home and you see their space, and the more time you hang out around them, you kind of see like the little habits. And I've never like saw any red flags of like, oh, like laziness or like from fed or nothing like that. So like, but first of all, with food, what do you think?
Food's good. I don't know what this one's called, but I really like this one.
Oh, that one at the end?
I think that one is party something, or what was it? I don't know. Because it has the little things on top. This one's really good. I haven't tried this one yet. How is it?
I got it because I wanted like a warm roll.
But it's not warm anymore.
No, it is. It's good. It's really good.
Okay.
I love how like, have some salad. Yeah.
Yeah. It is good.
Next question.
I always like a little bit more crunch in my sushis, so I'm like, but it's good.
What kind of sushi do you guys like? What kind of rolls do you guys like? What's your favorite? Let us know.
Okay, we got another question.
Nice.
Okay, it says, how do you think your relationship will change? I'm curious because I've been, let me see, it doesn't say the whole thing.
It's probably a long question, huh?
Yeah, let me see. Rewind. Let's do it again. I can have it ready. Oh, okay, she put, I'm debating it myself. Okay, so this is from Melissa, and she says, how do you think your relationship will change? I'm so curious because I've been like wondering myself, or I've been like debating it myself.
Yeah.
Like moving in with her significant other.
Oh, okay. Well, I know there's chores and like jobs and work and all that stuff, right? But there's also a beauty in it. Like you have your partner with you, like right? Like that's your person. You like, you know, want to get married one day, you know, have kids one day, and like you decide to like take that step and move it in together. I feel man, I feel like when I'm with her, I'm just like blessed to like share that space with her. You know, and like before, like we would go see each other, and it got to a point where we were like not tired of it, but like having to say goodbye, right? Like I would go over, stay there maybe it's like 11 o'clock at night or midnight. Her parents are like night owls, so like worked out in my favor. And you know, I would drive home late, or vice versa. Like Fed was to come over, and you know, every day. Like I got to a point where like it just became this normal thing of just seeing each other. But then at the end of the day, you have to go your separate ways, right? And now we're living together, but you know, because I'm not, like I said, I haven't started work yet. I could only imagine once I start, and like the fact that she's not home, like all morning, evening, until like later tarde. Yeah, I think it comes to a time when you have to like find that day. Like, okay, hey, when's our date night? You know, or when's gonna be our date? But then you got family and stuff, and it's a balance, right, man? Like,
yeah, and I don't know if our relationship has changed necessarily, but at least in my parents' eyes, or like in our family's eyes, I think they take us a little bit more serious. Like they're like, oh, they're together.
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
Like they're like, oh, okay. So I think in that sense, it's changed a little bit because now we're not just boyfriend and girlfriend. We're like a team, you know, like a partnership. Like we have to take care of each other. But I don't know. Has it changed? I think the same way we would like have little arguments or like little things like that. We talk through them like we did before, and nothing has changed in that aspect. I don't know. Or maybe it's just like a one case kind of situation, like case by case situation. But don't think it's changed.
Like in making dinner, that's been a crazy thing. Because like before we'd always eat out. Not always, but
if we weren't eating with our families, we were eating out.
Exactly. We're hanging out together. Oh, let's go eat something here. And now it's like, okay, planning. Like you're that team. Back to Nanda was in that team of like, hey, who's gonna cook tonight? Or hey, let's cook together. Hey, you'll make that. I'll make this. You become more of like, I think changing wise, like we're like a team now, like more than we were before.
Yeah, because you have to schedule like, okay, I'm coming home. Okay, he's gonna be home. Okay, we're gonna eat. Okay, what are we gonna make? Or like, okay, I don't get off until this time, so let me make sure that he knows, so maybe he can pick up groceries. So it's just like more communication, and I think you rely on them more, and you guys have to rely on each other more than you would if you like just saw each other and then like went home, you know?
Yeah, and like little check-ins, you know, like, oh, hey, I'm home now, or hey, I'm on my way home, or, you know, like calling during lunch, right? Because we can't see each other during those times, so like on her lunch, like she'll call me, like, oh, I appreciate that phone call. Or, you know, like, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for asking that question. That's a good question.
That's a good question. I was really scared of that too, though. Like that changing. Like, like a week into like before moving in, I was just nervous that because my mom had told me of all like the possible things that could go wrong, right? Like you just have to know.
They kept it real.
And you don't know until you move in. And that's the thing is like I always said that I want to live with my partner before I choose to marry them because you learn so much about someone when you live with them.
I know.
So
tell me about it.
So like I wanted to know my person like to like an extent where I'm like I want to like marry this person, you know?
Yeah.
Nice.
We buy each other desserts. That's cool.
Yeah, surprise each other.
Surprise each other with gifts. And like not like food, like little food and things. Like, oh hey.
Just like a little token of like I remember.
Yeah, little token like, hey, I love you. Don't forget. You know?
Don't forget.
I've been eyeing that piece.
This one?
No, it's cool. Eat
it.
No, but 50-50.
Eat it.
Nice. Let me just have a bite.
No,
it's a broccoli, huh?
Yeah, it's bomb. I already had one.
Finish it. Alright, guys. Next question. What is your best and worst part about moving out?
Best and worst part?
Beto.
Everything.
Daisy's Beto. Everything. Best and worst part.
Best or worst part?
I think worst for me was like leaving my siblings behind.
Worst for me was leaving my family. Yeah, I cried like on my drive. I was like, not moving day, but the next day, I cried for like I cried like the whole way.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I felt like I was leaving for college again. That was hard. Worst part.
It was tough. It was tough leaving like family. But the best part was like knowing that we're taking that next step in our lives to grow individually, to grow as a couple, and to like pursue like our dreams, you know, and like complete our master's program. And we got in, and you know, now having these new jobs and learning and growing, I think is the best part about it, if you ask me.
I think the best part is everything. No, I think the best part is living with your partner. I think I've learned a lot, and it's also the best part is having the support from our family that we did. Because I think if I didn't have that support from my family, I wouldn't feel as happy or comfortable as I am, like living here. So having the support from Dana's family and my family, I think has been the best part.
That's true.
Of living out here, because it wouldn't be the same without it. And they helped us a lot, like so much. So I'm sure if we didn't have that support, we wouldn't have everything that we have right now. Yes, best part, support from my family and living with this dude. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Bonus question. All right. So, hobby, pockets in motion. I asked a question. Have you guys learned / noticed anything new about each other since the move-in? Right? Sometimes you don't get to see the things when you guys go your separate ways. And like, you know? So, baby, you wanna take this? I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think too.
Anything different? Notice.
I feel like it's not new, but it's like
I don't know what I was gonna say.
it's not new, but it definitely took me getting used to.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? Like I knew you were clean. I knew you were clean, and I'm clean too. But
hey, could you imagine though? Like it was the other way around. Like I knew you were dirty, but I'm not fucking dirty. It's not dirty, guys. Get it straight, man.
Yeah. No, he's clean.
I'm not John Cena clean either. Have you heard John Cena when he would like?
Oh no.
Don't touch this. Move it this way. Do not eat like that. Put it that way.
No, he's not like that. No, it's just like there's like when he's in the mode of cleaning.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna deep clean. And sometimes like when I'm cleaning, I just like clean, like look like just like a normal clean. But he's like, no, let's vacuum. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Like, let's just do it all. And I'm like, it's okay. We don't have to do it all. We can just do. Like we can vacuum tomorrow, we can do the dishes right now, or like after the show. And he's like, no, let's do them now. And I'm like, okay. But it's fine. It gets done regardless.
Yeah, in my defense, I'm like, ooh, like wash dishes now and then chill, done. Or like, okay, I'm full, and then you go watch a show right now, like the food go down. And then you're tired, and I gotta wash dishes. It's all that way, but it's true. It's off. Those are all facts.
There's nothing bad. Just that. Like I just noticed it more because I knew he was like that, but I just know in your home.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Hobby. I don't know, bro. It's like no. It's like there's nothing bad though. It's not like, oh, I hate when she does this, or like it hasn't really been like that. No, if anything, like
I do something though, like something that's like, oh, I should do that like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
I told her the other day, like she'll wake up in the morning and go to work, and then she likes making coffee and like she gets. What time are you going at? You want to tell them? Probably keep that private. I don't know.
I don't care.
All right.
Right now I'm going in at 7:45, but I'm gonna start going in at even earlier.
So she goes in. She wakes up. I don't know, 7, whatever, right? She's out.
Like 6.
She has her coffee out, and then she like does her thing, and then I'll wake up in the morning and she's gone, and I'll see like coffee like stains on the countertop, and I'll see the sink all like, oh, there's her coffee drink she had, or I don't know whatever it is, and I'm like, yeah, I'll wash it, I'll clean it, and then Dad's like, hey babe, I know you like really rush in the mornings, but if you don't mind, like, because we have white countertops, and they stain super easy, and like literally like I think her sister came over and brought In-N-Out cup. And the freaking like red ink, the logo got fucking stained on the countertop. I don't know why.
Whack.
This is whack. And then she was like, oh, like yeah, like of course. And then these past few days I've been checking. Everything's good. So hizo caso, you know. But it was one of those things where like, fuck, do you say something, or do you kind of just keep cleaning it up or doing it, or like is this gonna become a big thing?
Communication.
It was communicating, hobby. So to answer your question, dude.
To To my defense, I would wipe the counters. I would like, I knew that I had spilled and I would like wipe it. But I think since it had spilled on the cup, when I put the cup down again, it like stained it again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I remember like when he told me that, I was like, I could tell him that I cleaned it, but I don't. It's okay. I believe him. Like, why would he tell me that? I'm sure.
No,
it
when I
was
told
there.
her, it wasn't like hey.
No.
Yeah. I've been wanting to do that voice like the whole video.
Ew. Senro Sushi?
Senor Sushi. Oh yeah, this is a good spot, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty good spot.
Full. But yeah, guys, we have more questions. We'll save them and maybe answer them another day, another video. Thank you for showing love week in and week out. You guys already know the deal. 7 p.m. every single Friday. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Fed, for being in my video. You know. And like we said in the last video.
And the one after that.
And the one after that.
And the one before that.
No doubt.
About it.
Peace.